Oh.
Oh, okay. So we're back. We looked at the phone and we were like, "Who's Emily?" So then we called, and now they're talking to.
Yeah,
to
so
us.
we're like, there are a few numbers here. There was home, there was Bess. We know who both of those people are, and then it said
And there
Emily,
was
and I was like,
Emily.
who the heck is Emily? So
That's not what you said.
then we called.
We were gonna go talk to Lewis, and it was like still 11. We were like, "Oh, we can't talk to him yet."
Yeah, I would just say the more detailed one. I don't.
This one?
Yeah. why
Actually,
not?
I am. I'm helping one of Hannah's friends, Rose Green, renovate this wonderful old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast.
Seems to be the trend these days. I'll bet you're staying in the Haight-Ashbury district.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I guess we could ask about the address.
Yeah. Address 1 or 2?
No, 2.
The address is 4653 California Lane. Is that anywhere near there?
No, I think you're in the Heights.
In the
The
Heights.
Haight has many Victorians that have been restored, and a lot of them have been converted into bed and breakfasts. You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy
Traveling?
tour of Egypt. By the way,
Treasure.
riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
Oh, dragons, you say?
There are dragons in this. Let's see.
Dragons?
Yeah, I would definitely ask about that.
Dragons of San Francisco sounds exotic. What kind of dragons are you researching?
Chinese dragons.
Ooh.
My editor thought this would make a great topic for a photo essay.
Who is
The
Emily?
dragon is a very important symbol in Chinese culture.
Yeah, I would let her know about your room.
Yeah.
Because she might.
I would like to
So
know
it
more.
seems my room is full of Chinese decorations.
Oh, sure. Many of the Victorians have rooms with themes, usually colors or cultures. I once spent a night in a Victorian where each room had a bird theme. Don't laugh, but I stayed in the nuthatch room.
I feel like she'll give us the same answer either way.
Yeah, I would want to ask about the first.
All right.
You're kidding. Why do they call these mansions Victorians?
They're named after Queen Victoria, who pretty much defined high society in the late 1800s. After the gold rush, San Francisco had a building boom, but most of the great Victorian mansions weren't built until the late 1800s. Nowadays, it's very popular to convert them into bed and breakfasts.
But this one isn't anywhere near the rest of them.
Yeah, at all. All right. Earthquakes?
Yeah, sure.
Were many of these mansions destroyed by earthquakes?
She has a
Oh,
lot of
yes.
information.
Many of the early Victorians were destroyed in the fires after the Great Earthquake in 1906. It's often quite difficult to find out about a house's history before that time. Oh dear, am I talking too much?
No.
I get so distracted at times I tend to
Tell
get
me
carried
more.
away a bit. So how are you, Nancy? Why did you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Sure, yeah.
More about the stuff?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
Cool.
Artwork seems like the main clue here.
Yeah, we can ask a lot of stuff. All right. Maybe we can just go down the list. I don't know that she'll lock us out of anything because it's not.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're just gonna go down the list.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
Okay. So those are-
Valuable.
yeah, valuable and hard to find. Cause like, she has no reason to like.
Well, and that's part of the documents that Abby just magically found in her room one day.
Yeah. But I'm saying Emily doesn't have a reason to be like, don't want to talk to you. Bye.
Yeah, right?
So.
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
Huh.
He's definitely the building inspector.
Yeah. He's definitely not who he says he is.
Have you heard of an actress, Lizzie Applegate?
Oh, sure. She was a good friend of Lotta Crabtree, another popular actress in the late 1800s.
Applegate and
As I recall,
Crabtree.
she opened up a
Yeah.
big hotel. What was it called? The Hotel Mandrake or the Oriental? I forget.
Hey.
It was part of their thing. They were named after
They were named after
trees and apples.
apples and trees.
Apples and trees. All right.
Was
it
it
in
in
this
this neighborhood? Is it still around?
Oh, no, this one was downtown. It was very big, but I think it burned down.
Strange. Hidden rooms?
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No. But I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Okay. Do you think that crawl space could be a different room?
The one, which one? The one that's under the fireplace?
Yeah, the crawl space underneath the house.
I mean, probably, because there's water down there, we heard. Or it could just be part of the catacombs that we read about.
Maybe.
Do you know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
All right.
All right, that was a lot of
get
information.
That's a
going.
lot.
Goodbye, Emily.
Keep me posted, okay?
Because, like... All right, we're good. How do I... Okay, there we go. Because, like, we know that the attic is definitely a different room because it's an attic. But
Yeah.
But yeah, did that pass time at all? Okay, good. Okay, so we can go talk to...
Talk to
Lewis.
Lewis now and be like, hey,
Hey, buddy.
my friend doesn't know who you are.
Oh, he's
Oh.
not here. Was he... He was supposed to be here, right?
He's supposed to get there at noon. Yeah.
Odd.
Like if days were a thing and it was like the weekend or something.
Right. I guess we'd go talk to the other two? See if they've got anything? Because we just did that seance technically, so they should have stuff to say about it.
Yeah, Rose should at least.
Hey there, buddy.
Hello.
We'll just go down the list.
Okay.
Unless there's anything you want to...
No, yeah.
How do you
Okay.
know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I still don't know that that's what he is.
Yeah, especially if he just stopped by one day.
Yeah, that seems odd.
Do you think Charlie is responsible for these accidents?
Abby thinks he is, but I'm not
Oh.
sure. I really trust in him, and I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Alright, well, Abby is sus.
Does Charlie live around here?
He told me he just moved here from Iowa, but doesn't have a place of his own yet. He said he's staying with friends.
Okay.
I
Huh.
can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go...
So she trusts Charlie,
yeah,
but Abby does not.
Abby does not. But also, like, that could just be a cover.
Yeah, because I would have figured that Abby was working with Charlie
Right,
in order to
that's
make
what
that
I kinda
seance
think.
happen. Or make that seance happen.
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are
No.
here to stay.
Rigged? If we say that, she'll be like, bye.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah. Let's see.
Papers?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going
They're
to ask
so
Lewis if he can get me
vintage.
some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird that Rose was like, there's nothing in her room.
And then she just popped out with a bunch of old papers
Yeah,
that are
she
apparently
just-
pretty valuable.
Yeah. Anything about the house in them?
Yeah, sure. She's got a lot of things
Was
we
there
can ask her.
anything
Yeah.
about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Oh, cool. Huh.
Ooh, ask if there was anything else that was odd.
Oh. Oop. There's so much. Okay.
Was there anything else in the photograph that was odd?
I don't remember anything else.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Can I ask about Charlie?
Yeah, I
Or
would-
Lewis.
I would definitely ask about Charlie since she apparently doesn't
What
trust
kind
him.
of person is
Right.
Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who
Wow.
else could it have been?
The
He's a
spirits
really nice
you were just
kid,
talking
but
about?
he has
Right,
no
right, right.
idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
What? Tell me more.
Just,
Oop.
what do you mean? Because
Right.
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
But he works in the basement. A lot.
yeah. But I'm guessing she means like she didn't see him come down. He wasn't there when she
Okay.
started.
She was just in a corner doing that stuff with the projector, and he's like on the stairs glaring.
Yeah.
He's like, I see what you're doing.
Or he's coming up through the fireplace, which would make
Ooh.
sense.
I did not think of that. Lewis? Rose? I feel like if we ask her anything about like the projector or the
Yeah, she's gonna shut down the
ghosty,
conversation.
she'll be like, nope, don't want to talk about it.
I would definitely ask about Lewis because
Do
he doesn't
you know
seem
much
like
about Lewis?
who
Yeah.
he says he
Must
is.
be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store.
Okay.
I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
Oh.
Okay, so he's in on
So
it.
he actually has a store.
So he's in on it.
Yeah.
He's in on the ghosts. Okay. Let's just ask about Rose and then see if she locks us out
Okay.
with anything
How
else.
long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
Other B&Bs with ghosts?
Other B&Bs, you need advertising ghosts.
Because I'm sure they all are.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one first.
Yeah, because it seems like we could ask that one and then the top one.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits
Were
were
you
interested in you.
crying?
Was it a woman crying?
How did you know?
Because you just said there was a woman crying.
How did you know?
Yeah, I guess I'd ask that one.
Yes, it was. How did you know?
It must be one of our phantom residents.
Do you know who it
Do you
could
know
be?
who this phantom could be?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because we found a projector.
I found out how you rigged
Ah.
the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance.
Part of it.
But that still doesn't mean this place isn't haunted. Seances were very popular during the Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
Great way to promote the place. Are you the ghost who's
Are
haunting?
you the ghost?
Are you the ghost who is haunting this place?
There's more to this house than you think, Nancy. You probably don't believe me, and with good reason, I admit it. But there are some
But you
mysteries
are?
in life best left unsolved.
I'm literally here to solve mysteries.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand who I am. I'm just gonna ask about the questions.
Yeah.
Have you been creating these
Not the
accidents
questions,
to help
accidents.
promote the bed and breakfast?
Of course not. I've had nothing to do with these accidents. They cost us both time and money. If you want to find out who's behind the accidents, ask our resident handyman.
He said to ask you. So.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Have a celestial day.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think they're all in on it.
All of them?
They're all in
Every
on
single one?
I feel less confident about Charlie. But I feel like they're all in on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can go talk to
Lewis,
Lewis if he's there. Since he's still not there.
who should be here.
Oh, there he is.
there
Yeah.
Nancy.
All right. Do we want to just go down the list?
Yeah, let's just go down the list. None of these look
I
like.
was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Oh, thanks.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history. a folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store, and it's called Chandler Interiors,
All right, that matches
specializing
anyway.
in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Okay.
All right. Sure, I guess.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Okay.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society.
Man, we're getting a lot of
There's a
information
lot
about
of-
a lot of different things.
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
I'm not
A
complaining.
popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Okay. Like, all of his stuff is matched up so far.
Yeah.
Do you think
So
Charlie
that's
is doing a
cool.
good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
What?
Rose and you. Oh no, we did it.
Suspicious.
We did that thing you hate. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Lizzie ever wear men's clothing?
I'm sure she played some roles where she had to dress as a man, but she was quite an elegant woman, quite fashionable for her time.
Very fashionable.
I
Okay.
won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye.
I wonder if we, because she just said that she sent off that picture, so we probably won't be able to see that picture.
Yeah.
I was in here again. Oh yeah, the fire
Fire
extinguisher.
Good to
extinguisher.
know it's here.
For when we inevitably have to put out a fire.
Because fires have been mentioned so much. What time is what's her face gone?
Abby leaves at 3.
Abby leaves at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there's
Hello.
anything. Nope.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Don't you have any tasks for us to do today? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's a little strange. So I want to go listen to
the
thing.
cassette and see how that moves us forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna go up to our good old bedroom.
Take a little nappy nap.
Take a not that way, not that way. Take a little nappy nap. And
After sleeping for like 16 hours.
we do sleep a lot.
Oh, check out the artwork in here, actually, and see if we can find any Hanzi.
These
Okay, maybe.
maybe
Maybe. Let me just
give it a little jot.
write that down real quick. Alrighty.
Nice. There's another dragon.
The wagon.
Anything over there? No. No. Another dragon. This was just the poem.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in this chest?
Okay.
Anything over here? I thought there was more in here. Alright. Cool. We're gonna set our alarm, and next time we're gonna go sneak into What's-Her-Face's room.
Oh, we have 15
We
minutes.
have 15 minutes, so we'll just wait here, and then we'll
just
sneak into
stand
her
here
room.
and can go there. Yeah.